All right, good evening, everybody. This is my new camera again. This is our second YouTube video that we're producing on this new phone that I just bought. The phone does not give me the option of SD recording, only HD or full HD. Can't stop sneezing, and so I keep on pausing here. And we have those little jumps. This is what I couldn't stop in time. Excuse me. Anyway, Parshas Vayechi. We made another video earlier today about Dvar Torah that I heard from the Pittsburgher Rebbe Zeichat Tzedek Livracha from Ashdod, who was nifter this year from the coronavirus, but he'd been sick for a long time. And then as far as so we had a Dvar Torah that he said when he came to Queens about Shovevim. So I want to share another Dvar Torah, which I've shared before here on the channel, but it's always worthwhile to repeat again. Kind of my go-to vort in Parshas Vayechi. It's nice to have at least one vort for every parsha, right? If you're a rabbi, you know. And so this is one I like, and that's why I'm bringing up Pittsburgher Rebbe was a Dvar Torah he said from the Chassam Sofer when he came to our yeshiva. So I remember the scene when he came to the yeshiva. He walks in, he sees, it says Lander College for Men. So he says to me, he said, you know, I know some of the Gedolim, they were against college, against going to college. So I said, well, this one's different. It's Altar Sekodesh. We had Haskama from many Gedolim, even those who spoke against college, even some who spoke against Touro College particularly, later gave their Haskama for Lander College for Men. So very good. And it's, you know, it's making Ehrliche Balabatim who know how to learn, you know. That's the idea. So I think when he realized where he was going and why he was speaking there, he picked this vort, which is really a beautiful Dvar Torah. So this week's Parshas Vayechi, Yaakov Avinu, Jacob, gives the patriarchal blessing to his sons for his passing. And so in the blessings, he blesses the tribe of Zvulun, of Zebulun, before Yisachar, before the tribe of Issachar. And incidentally, Yisachar was the Pittsburgher Rebbe, one of his names, Mordechai Yisachar. Anyway, I think maybe he had another name also. Anyway, based on the blessings that both Jacob and Moses give to these tribes, the Jewish tradition says that there was a special patronage relationship between these two tribes. That the tribe of Zebulun, they were merchants, seafaring merchants, because their territory was on the Mediterranean Sea. And so they were sailors and merchants and wealthy. And the tribe of Issachar were the scholars. And so they had a patronage relationship, a symbiotic one, where the Zebulunites would financially support the Issacharites. And in turn, the Issacharites would bless spiritually the world to Issacharites. that they would the Issachar, the Zebulonites would receive the spiritual rewards of the pious scholarship of the Issacharites. So the question would be here that we see that Jacob blessed Zebulun before he blessed Issachar. You would think it would be the other way around. You would think that the blessing would go first to the scholars, to the pious, saintly scholars of Issachar. Why are the Zebulonites blessed first? The merchants, the businessmen. So the Pittsburgher Rebbe told us in the name of the Holy Chassam Sofer, it's like this. If you have a person who is in Mishlei it says Ish Lefi Mahalaloi, the Korla Barzel, etc. Everything in the world has its way of being measured. There's a crucible for iron and so forth. Ish Lefi Mahalaloi. Human beings are judged based on who they give praise to. So you could picture, like today we still have the Issachar and Zebulun relationship, that business people offer patronage to the scholars in the kollel. And so the man who sits and learns all day, let's say, he's jealous of the businessman who has a nice house and a nice car and good food to eat. And the wealthy businessman is jealous of the scholar who has the leisure to sit and learn all day and engage in spiritual pursuits and better himself instead of having to run after making a living. So in that way, the balabas, the layperson, is on the higher level than the scholar because he appreciates the scholar and